to be. They did it with Mel Gibson, and they've done it with Kanye West.
Yeah. Worrying a little bit, to be honest.
So we are live. I do apologize about that. I did tell a couple people that I was going to stream this. So do me a quick favor and just reintroduce yourselves again real quick, just so everybody knows who you are.
All right.
Go ahead, Ro. We'll start from the top again.
Start
Ro,
from
go
the
ahead.
top again. All right. Hi, I am Ro. I am a rigger and wheelman. I have a few drones, and I am somewhat motherly insomniac who's a bit spastic and has an obsession with engineering, psychology, and screwing around on forums.
Okay. Vlad, go ahead.
Vlad the Med is a 22-year-old Russian orc who has been running Shadows for 8 years of life. He is wear big ushanka, he has great bushy black beard, he has Soviet gas mask in a packet, he wears a long great coat and great Soviet boot. He is not a man you want to trifle with, because he can fire AK-97 like a laser pointer.
Okay. Playboy?
Also, he had kid.
Playboy, go ahead.
Playboy is an elven omnisexual who is a face. If he can convince or seduce somebody to do something for him, he will never do it himself. And he is wearing a that crap. What is that coat called? The sleeping tiger with the long coat over it at all times.
Okay. And last call.
Last call's banged up mid-30s Army medic. Right now he's just wearing off-duty jeans and a t-shirt, more or less. Not that he's military anymore. With him he's got his med kit and sidearm, and is on his way to the middle of bumblefuck nowhere.
Bumblefuck nowhere. I will give you all an extra 1K if somebody goes and posts in Shadowrun and Runnerhub that this is currently going on with the Twitch.
I got
address.
Shadowrun.
I got Runnerhub.
All right.
Do you want to shoot me the link so I can actually so as I can post this nonsense?
There you go.
And make fun of people in chat.
Exactly.
I will.
Okay, so with this continuing. Okay, so you guys approach the ranch. So did you roll those 3 dice for me?
I did not roll any dice. I shall roll them now. One success.
What's the name of this run again? It's the
Wings of Eagles.
On Wings of Eagles.
On Wings of Eagles. So you look at it, and you must be driving too fast, or the dirt must be obscuring it, because you can't really see it, but you do see the word ranch. Which isn't very helpful, but.
Guys, I have it. I speak Spanish. It is some sort of ranch. Trust me.
So you guys pull in. Everybody make me visual observation when you get the opportunity.
Right. That's just perception.
Them mirror shades coming in handy, girl.
Girl, don't even.
Wow,
right.
4 successes.
8
on
1 again.
Holy shit, Vlad. Okay.
Just getting this post up. Give me 1 second.
Sure.
All right. Post is up.
It's up on a Runnerhub as well.
Excellent. Good stuff. Everybody gets an extra 1K for a reward for this mission.
Karma or Nguyen?
Nguyen. Sorry. Cool. You get an extra 1,000 Nguyen.
Extra 1,000 karma. Yes.
I can see through time.
I have a feeling that Sarge would be getting a talking to from the leadership after that.
I may even be disavowed and never allowed to post again. All right, so continuing. Ro and last call. You guys just think it's a ranch. Playboy, you think you see... I mean, you're pretty sure you see some people walking around. Vlad, not only do you see people walking around, you notice that they're very heavily armed.
Comrade, we have contact coming up. Do not open fire. He looks at the elf.
Oh my god, you're foreign. Oh my god. Oh, talk to me again. Say that again.
While you're
if you do
driving,
not shut your mouth, I will put it into your own rectum and shove it up there.
Vlad,
I
speaking as a
adore
medic, I don't
Russians.
think that's possible, but I'd love to see it if you could pull it
I'd
off.
love to see if you could try. All right, so
Oh.
you guys pull up, and as you're pulling through, there's a very long driveway, and at the very end you see this quaint little townhouse, one story, flat roof, and on that roof you see at least one person with a very long rifle. And they're watching you, but they haven't pulled any guns yet. So you kind of circle your vehicles. There's a steward that comes out and welcomes you. He's very obviously Hispanic, slick down hair to the side, wearing a very, not so much a suit, but a very nice ensemble as far as like getting dressed up goes. And he walks up and he goes, "Please, Senor Fernandez is waiting inside. Please, hurry."
All right.
Yeah, Playboy will get off his bike.
Vlad gets off his bike, locks it, and ties it to the van. Gives them gives them the eye, but forgets he's wearing mirror shades, so they can't really see the evil eye, and walks into the ranch.
Lock the van and head on in.
I lock up my van and
Keeping my side on.
get
I
my
should
drink
really mention-
and head in.
There is a really obvious bulge of an AK-97 under his jacket.
Okay. So you walk up to the front, and there are two very burly guys, burly Hispanic guys, standing out front, and one of them puts his hand up, and he goes, "We're going to have to frisk you."
Deal.
Fine, how about I do it myself? And he starts pulling out all these fucking weapons.
Okay.
He gets out his he gets out his SMG, puts it on the table, pulls out his AK-97, puts it on the table, takes out his two knives, puts it on the table, and takes his taser out, puts it on the table. There, I am done.
And are the rest of you going to follow suit as well?
I'll take. I only have one gun, so I'll put my Ultimax on the table.
Note,
Playboy will
I
stand there
still
with
have-
his hands out to the side and let them frisk him.
So
Note, I still have a machine pistol tucked away in a concealable holster under my lined coat.
okay, what's the rating of the holster? Is there a rating for it?
It is a
There is not a
concealable
rating.
holster under a lined coat, so that's a extra -4 to the search check.
Excellent. Okay, so they're going to frisk all of you continue anyway, even though you've exposed weapons. And we'll do Playboy first since he's so eager. We'll do, and that's just a perception check, I believe. So
I
Playboy
think so.
first. All right. Do you have anything hidden?
I don't have anything hidden, but I have weapons and drugs and some gear on me.
Okay, so they look through, they rifle through a little bit, and they find the drug, and they're like, whatever. They stick it back in. But other than that, you're good. The next one was for Vlad. He kind of looks at you, and he can't really decide quite how to approach you to start frisking you, but then he just starts real quick, and he just kind of wants to get it over with, and looks at the guns and looks at you and shakes his head real quick and goes back to it. Wow. So there's another one success. That one's going to be on Ro. Do you have anything to declare, Ro?
Besides that gun, I already showed them nothing else.
Okay.
Unless they're bothered by an RCC, which is
Okay.
a
And then-
suitcase.
And then-
Which is the suitcase, so that's on the table too.
That's true. Okay, and then what was who had the pistol?
That's
that was
me.
Vlad.
It's, a light pistol in my cyberarm.
Okay. And 0 successes on that. Okay, so technically it's a critical glitch. The guy trips and falls down the stairs while he's trying to frisk whoever had the cyber pistol. He's so embarrassed they just let you through. So you guys walk inside, and it's a very quaint house. Like, everything's wood. The table that you see in front of you is wood. It's very grand in a rural sort of way.
Holy crap, have a look at all these fire hazards. Like, you could throw a match, and then entire house would be up in blaze.
There's
Trust me.
there's like a bearskin
Easy,
rug
Bob.
lying in front of a fire. So you guys walk in just a little bit further, and you look to the left and notice that there is a grand living room. Like, this looks fucking amazing, and it has like the deer head on it and the tiger skin rug laying in front of the fire, and in a large wingback chair, gently looking at the fire with a brandy in his hand, there is a very snazzily dressed Hispanic man. He looks a lot older. You can probably guess
What
probably about
metatype
50.
is he?
He is human.
Good.
He is a human man. He's just kind of sitting there looking at the fire, twirling brandy around. He's got a fantastic looking white suit. And when I say white suit, it is spotless. There is not even hair on it. It's so bright, it's almost like hurting your eyeballs to look at. He's got also a white hat sitting on a side table beside him, one of the big, wide, stiff brim hats. And he looks up. Have you guys seen Machete?
Yep.
Yes.
The main character from that, I forget what his name is.
Danny Trejo.
Danny Trejo. That is the man that is sitting in front of you right now, Mr. Danny Trejo, and
so
a
it's
fantastic.
not the link I just posted.
No.
So he's much
Very
cleaner.
much cleaner.
Yeah.
So he
Playboy just starts clapping in appreciation of the suit and the house.
Thank you, senor. Please, and come with me. Sit with the fire. Enjoy yourselves for a minute out in this wonderful country. And he just continues sitting and looking at the fire. You notice that there are 4 extra seats sitting next to you.
Excellent.
Vlad takes a seat and
Playboy
pours
sits on
himself
the
a
other side
vodka.
of Vlad.
Playboy, you're gonna have to pull your mic a little closer again.
Playboy will go sit on the chair closest to Vlad.
I will sit down and put my briefcase in front of me, which is, well, the RCC, but, and just sit there quietly.
If there's drinks being offered, I'll pour myself one and grab whatever chair's left.
Absolutely. Yeah, he kind of motions toward basically a small side bar that has a few different glasses in it.
Vlad just takes out his own flask and pours himself a drink.
Hey,
Okay. Give me
can't
2
turn down
seconds.
free.
2 seconds, guys. Sorry.
Yeah,
All right.
it's cool.
Assuming everything is there, Playboy makes himself a mint julep.
Of
Ro
course.
doesn't. Ro does not drink.
You're
We'll see.
really missing out.
Yep, I'll ask for water.
Well, you
a
can
man
see.
I can't trust.
Yeah, this is gin. It's practically water.
Oh,
No,
man.
that's vodka. Give him vodka. That's the
Okay. So the after sitting for just a few moments, taking your appreciation lets you guys get settled. The alcohol that you guys are tasting is very, very well crafted. Like, it's high end stuff. It's definitely not some fucking Bankers Club poured in a bottle. This is like, you can Playboy. You would most likely notice this tastes high quality, and you can appreciate
This is
that.
the good stuff.
This is the good shit. So he finally stops. He takes one more sip and places it down and turns around to face all of you. I expect you all wonder why you are here.
To get paid, of course.
Well, of course. Thank you for that. Sorry, I need to get Hispanic again. I want you to steal something for me, please, senors.
Well, that's certainly possible. What are you offering for this job?
I am offering 15,000 apiece.
And what is it you wanting us to steal for you?
It is codenamed Eagle. It was stolen from me and my employer, and we want it back.
Let's see.
What is codename Eagle?
Unfortunately, I am not at liberty to discuss that.
Well,
But
then unfortunately I am not at liberty to steal it back for you. If I am stealing something, I need to know what it is. We are professional runners here. We are not $10 cheap gangers from streets. You're paying us a big
Vlad.
dollar to get you it.
Vlad, sweetie, shh. Don't be so rough.
it is transportation for drugs. I want you to steal the transportation back and the drugs that are in it.
Okay,
This
so
is
you
much
want
more
us to steal.
acceptable.
You want us to steal 2 things for you: the drugs and the transportation.
They are one and the same. It will be delivered on the transport, and then you will be taking all the whole thing that comes down.
Are we going to be intercepting a car, a boat?
At this point, we don't know what the codename Eagle is. We do know that that is what is coming in, though.
Does it fly? Like a great big chicken thing, eagle, whatever.
And he kind of looks at you, and then he looks at the rest of them. Did you have cyber ears? They might not be working.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Johnson. I understand that you wish us to get this back for you, and I think we can certainly do this.
Mhm.
There's a little bit of information missing, and we may have to adapt on the fly. I think 15,000 might be a good starting price, but I'm sure we can come to a more fair agreement.
Oh, okay. So he leans back and kind of crosses his legs and picks up his brain again. And please, let's negotiate. So obviously you're going to roll your negotiation check.
Yes.
I shall assist.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and roll your assist, and I'll see what I get to add to it.
I'm not as crappy anymore. Nice.
Okay.
Alright, so I get to
Comrade.
add 1 die.
Mm-hmm.
Comrade, we are very professional runners. We have a certain skill set that you are wishing to pay us for. This skill set does not come cheap, especially with current event in city. I am sure you've been paying attention.
Oh, which is why we're doing the run outside of the city, my friend. So he
But-
So at this particular point, the negotiation has tied. So it goes to the defender, which means that you guys would not be getting any extra. He leans back and he says, I'm fairly sure with the conditions that we've given you that you are more than likely to succeed. Given the
I would
pay.
hope so. If we do not succeed, we do not get pay, and you do not get drug.
That is very true. So what I want you to do for me, and he starts, he calls over an associate of his, and he brings over a map, and a table, actually. Like, this is pretty much, he was ready for this. They lay a table out in front of you, and there's a map on top of it, and he points to where you are. We are here. The airport is here, and he points a little bit farther out. It looks abandoned, it looks whatever. They picked this place because nobody has been to it in forever. It is completely 100% abandoned, and we're pretty sure that's where it's going to be. Okay.
Do you have proof of abandonment?
Yes. That was some place that we were using before for the exact same reason.
Glad nods.
Okay, so at that point, you are going to take Codename Eagle, and you are going to take it here. Now, does anybody have... I'm not even going to make you bother rolling anything. It's in the Sidhe territories.
Ho-ho.
You're going to be crossing the border with whatever Codename Eagle is.
Okay.
That's comforting.
You do realize, comrade, that we will be crossing border here.
Yes. Across a
You
very
do
heavily
realize we-
defended and patrolled Sidhe border. Yes, we are aware of that. Now, we have provided you some cover. We have some contacts. Those radar pieces will be, once you give us the signal, they will be gradually parting, and you will be able to take it all the way in with no problem.
How can we trust you?
I guess that would be the question of all things now, wouldn't it? I guess you really can't. But I have the money, and they have my drugs.
I
Good.
highly
You
is-
pay us half up front, and that make me a bit more happy to help you. To make sure that this isn't some sort of knight errant sting operation.
Half up front.
Yes.
Okay, done. He motions over to a steward, and they write down. They don't give you checks. You all suddenly hear the deposit being put in.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Well,
Is there anything else that you would need for me? The shipment, code name, is supposed to be arriving in 2 days.
So that we can make sure that what arrives is what you're looking for, what type of drugs are we bringing you? I'd hate to bring you bliss when you're expecting kamikaze.
That's true. We are expecting quite a bit. Honestly, we don't know what's on it. The person that's currently using it and how we want it to be returned is using it and switching up their patterns. We haven't been able to decipher exactly what's on it. But
And what
we know that it's filled, and we want all of it.
and what sort of vehicle or transportation is it using?
Again, we don't know. They're guarding their methods very closely. We just know it is codenamed Eagle.
Who stole it from you?
The ancients.
Excellent. And you see a smile creep across Vlad's face, and he's just about to lay the smack down on some elf key boss. And no, not playboys.
Well,
Whoa. Vlad, the night is young.
well,
I will never be drunk enough to do that.
That's debatable.
as long as it's not a boat, I think I can manage.
Okay.
I'm sure we'll be fine. We are professionals after all.
Well, some of us are.
Ooh,
And he kind of
shit.
looks staring at you, playboy.
Okay, so we have the price, we have the method, we have the destination point. We will offer you to get you back into the country under the radar for free. We will not be turning you in. That's just bad business.
Yes, I understand.
So
And
don't-
I say of DNI, is anything else we need here, comrade?
We're stealing 4 trucks from the ancients and driving them into Sithé territory.
No, we
orders
don't-
calling.
We don't know that they're trucks. They haven't been able to tell us what the vehicle that
We're stealing 4 vehicles and from ancients and driving them into Sithé territory. This order's pretty tall as is. I'm
Okay.
glad we got
Comrade, I
Mr.
think you'll
Mad.
take the
along,
job.
though.
Vlad
I think
flicks
we
on
got
his
it.
smart link. Vlad
What's up?
flicks on his smart link and has a look at the guns on the table outside. Have they been tampered with in any way, shape, or form?
They have not.
Okay. He Vlad moves up to the Johnson and offers a hand to be shaken.
He stands up, quickly adjusts his suit, and he sticks a very firm handshake out for you. Like, by orc standards, this is a pretty firm handshake.
Vlad is strength 6, so he is double the strength of a normal human.
Yes. It's not like a contest to see who can squeeze harder, but it
Oh,
is
it's a contest when
it is-
Vlad's around.
but it is very authoritative.
Happy to see that he has been paid. He now leaves the room and collects his weapons. He's feeling very naked without them.
Okay. And what do you go? What do the rest of you do?
I will also shake his hand. Less in terms of contests. Pick up my RCC and walk on out. Pick up my Ultimax and start opening up my van. It's okay. I brought snacks and drinks. I figured everyone would enjoy that. And nothing too fancy. I mean, you have to eat it on the road. So.
Playboy will shake the Johnson's hand, give him that little politician's double handshake. Say, I apologize for Vlad. He's a little butch. And head out.
George, you're lucky he's not there.
And he gives a very, very slight smile and nods at you. Good luck on your mission, not comrades, senors.
I'll
And
just shake
Vlad's rubbing
hand.
up
Senor, have a nice day.
on him. Gives you a tip of his brim.
Yep. I'll walk on out. I guess if we're taking Rose's vehicle, I need to pull the my gear out of my truck.
Yeah, if we're all going to take one, I will grab stuff out of the saddlebags.
Whose truck do we want to take? We've got.
I have a interface in my truck, so I can plug in.
All right. Sounding like your truck.
Yeah, I mean,
Where
I
can
can.
we store hold?
I mean, we can take your truck. I just can't make it better by shoving my brain into it.
Vlad walks back into the meet and says to Mr. Johnson, Comrade, one last thing. Do you think you could take my effects and smuggle them back into Seattle at these coordinates? And he gives a coordinate to a completely random kind of broken down bar.
Okay.
Yep. This is half of what I will be requiring to be smuggled back in.
I'm sorry, your effects, like the things that
My
on you.
motorcycle.
Oh, those are going to stay there with him. He will make sure that they're delivered.
Good, good. If I see anything has been tampered with it, I will have your head. And he walks out smartly.
Okay.
Well, I guess I've got to leave it here. I'm not too keen on that, but oh well. Grab my little recon drone, everything else, and load it all into Rose's vehicle.
Ram
Okay.
hits the lock on it and goes beep beep, and says shutting down.
Yeah.
So
Same.
it requires his biometrics.
Playboy doesn't lock his; he just leaves it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Where are you guys going?
Well.
Okay, comrades. So we've got map, yes?
Correct.
Yep.
So you are going to be, if you look on the map that I put on earlier, if you look at Redmond and go up, directly below the crash zone, there is a shit ton of empty space.
Give me a sec.
Sure.
Just trying to locate it.
You said above where?
Directly below the crash zone in Redmonton, I believe it is. Redmond?
Redmond?
Yeah, Redmond.
Or-
Yeah, Redmond. So at the top of Redmond, sorry. Top of Redmond, very, very tip. It says crash zone.
Way up there.
Yeah, way, way up there. Do you see that little triangle of streets?
Yep.
It's going to
Monroe?
be... Not Monroe, no.
No, I see where it is.
Yep,
All right, the crash zone right there. I see it.
yep. You're going south of that. It's about halfway between where it says Rat Nest and Crash Zone.
Okay. Sounds good. All right.
So how are you approaching this? You got an Ancients-controlled abandoned airfield on the border of the Sidhi.
I say we move in closer and do visual recon. Keep close enough distance away so we are not spotted, and scope out where we hit in tomorrow's. We should not hit today. We should hit. I believe when the smuggled drug come back in from border, we then hijack then and take it. Unless is it leaving Seattle or going into Seattle?
It's coming into Seattle.
I say we hijack it when it is in Seattle to avoid any complication with law. However, if the shit hits fan for these ancient Quebec gangers, we then interrupt them, steal their shit as they get killed by cop, and drive like fucking wind.
I would
the
prefer
Russian.
not. I would prefer not trying to hijack it once it's in Seattle with all the craziness happening. I'd much rather rob them out here where there's no knight errant around.
No, I mean as crossover border, just as crossover border, so in the Seattle area, but not in the actual city, we capture and then move it around. So still technically an EOZ zone.
Okay. I'm fine with that. I can definitely it out. I will open up a small box from my glove compartment and pull out my fly spies.
Okay.
Like this one is Jeffrey and this one is Mark.
What's
It's
your...
kind of creepy that you name your bug.
I don't name my guns at least, and I know someone who does that.
Woo! All right. So what's your RCC rating, Ro?
My data processing,
No, your actual rating of the device.
I believe it is 5 off the top of my head.
Okay.
Let me double check to make sure I am not 4. It's 4.
It's 4.
My
Okay.
data processing is 5. Yes. I
Okay.
copy Force Taskmaster.
All right. You guys are motoring? Motor. So where do you want to stop before you hit that place?
About a couple kilometers away from the border, we should probably take it into... Are there any, like, woodlands area around it?
Since you're not there, you wouldn't know. You make me a check.
Which check? Perception?
Any check. I wouldn't say perception because you guys aren't there yet. You're kind of just looking at the map and planning on where you're going. So if you guys have navigation, if you have some type of knowledge, Redmond, something along those lines, Redmond.
I have navigation I can roll.
I've got knowledge Seattle.
Okay.
I mean,
How much is that?
I've got that at where are you? That's at 7 dice.
Okay, you're going to be taking a -1 to it because you're going so specific in a
All
place from your general knowledge.
4 hits.
Okay.
And I'm assuming it's not worth trying with the Seattle club scene knowledge.
Yeah, I wouldn't assume so. Unless you.
Not like a woodland club?
I was about to say unless you went on
Hang
a.
out.
Unless you went on a outdoor rave at some point, deep in a Z zone, I don't think you'd know.
Yeah, it's like on the wild side.
Hey, don't knock the outdoor raves. They're a blast.
Oh yeah, no, don't get me wrong.
Picking up them shapeshifter chicks.
Ooh, Grrr.
Crazy.
They can be anything you want. Okay, so yeah, so with the with the knowledge Seattle check, you do know that that area specifically is pretty hilly. There's not a lot of trees, but there are a lot of rolling hills with kind of coves of trees around that place specifically.
Alright, I'll fill in the team best I can.
We'll hide car behind big hill and move on in foot, get high position, and he kind of taps not Sasha. Fuck, I've forgotten my own gun's name, shit. Oh. Like, his Ares Alpha is Anastasia. Oh, Svetlana. He taps Svetlana, his AK-97, and it's imaging scope on it, and says, I can get good look from far.
Likewise.
Yep, and I have a Marlin X71 with imaging scope as well.
Okay.
And if you see anything interesting, I can send my fly spies in for a closer look.
Okie dokie. Sounds like a plan, guys. So go ahead and once you roll up, you are going to do more local stuff this time. So make me, we'll say it's actually getting close. It is nighttime because it was 7 o'clock when you guys got there. I'd say probably about a half-hour transport time. So you get there about 9:45 because of traffic.
Right, okay.
So you guys are going to make me visual perception. We'll say minus. We're going to go with a -6 because it is fucking dark.
I've
I've
got
also got thermographics.
Does that matter?
Thermographics. Okay. One at a
Okay.
time. Playboy, go ahead.
I've got thermographic and low light.
Thermographic and low light. Okay.
I just have low light.
Alrighty.
Not both.
Okay. Now we take basically the best of which one because you got to pick which mode you're in. So either way, it does take the light environmental modifier down by 1 category. So we are going with a -3.
Okay.
So whoever has low light or actually just low light, thermographic's not going to come into play here.
Can I please make an observe in detail check to spend extra time searching for stuff?
Observe in detail. What is that, if I may ask?
That's a extra +3 to a perception check. However, you gotta like observe stuff in detail.
Oh, that
Um,
was
if-
I'm
if-
observing a checkpoint area.
If you can observe, if you can convince them to ride around with you for a little bit longer in a Z rating area trying to find a hiding spot, then absolutely you can make that check.
Comrade, find good hiding place. Turn off all light. Paint. You got electrochromatic chroming on that little shitbox?
What?
Do you have how I say changing
Chameleon
paint
color.
color?
That's
That
what he's
one, that
looking
one.
for.
On the bugs, on my fly spies themselves.
No, I mean the
He's
biggest.
talking about the van there, Chummer.
No, it does not. It is a van.
Okay, how? What color is then? I'm not that good with color.
It's basic silvery, pale, normal kind of generic silver
You
color.
had to get the pedophile van, didn't you? Okay, we have tarpaulin we have black tarpaulin in back of car.
Sorry,
Do you have a black tarp?
Uh, I've got these sheets I use to cover my drones.
What kind of runner are you? You do not even have a place to hide vehicle. Okay, get shit you use to hide drone, throw it over car, put car in very secure position, keep lookout for matrix signature on the RCC, and watch our back as I go up and start scout.
You want me to back you up there, Vlad? Or you want to go solo?
I would like less go to back up. Playboy, you can stay here and make sure no one. Make sure you can. You hit on the other person, not me this time.
Playboy's not actually listening. He's playing an AR game on his comlink, hence his 0 successes.
Ignore my first roll. I actually rolled d8s because accident.
Nice.
Oh wow, that second one. Oh geez.
Yeah, that was so damn close. But yes, I'll drape my sheets. They're just black sheets. I throw around the top of my.
All
van.
right. Do you have a disguise check? Does anybody have a disguise check?
Vlad can default it, I think.
I think everybody's going to be defaulting at this point because you're trying to hide something. Yeah. So you're trying.
Okay, comrade. Let me do this.
All right.
It'll be great. If I fail, it's gonna be great. Oh, perfect.
Very
I
nice.
got a can of electrochromatic paint, which I picked up in a past run, and start spray painting it black.
Nice.
I'm gonna have Playboy just kind of wander off quietly while the painting is happening, just kind of look around. And I do want to roll sneaking.
Okay, go ahead and roll that for me.
Wow.
That's terrible.
My role there was perception, just sort of keeping overwatch while this is going on. Last thing we want is to get jumped while spray painting a van.
Okay.
That is my audible perception check to see if I hear Playboy and I hear him like crack on a leaf or something, and I turn my head around and I'm like, "What are you doing, Elf? I do not trust you behind me. Quit staring at S."
That's not gonna, Vlad, honey. That's not gonna happen. You've got a great ass. You should know this. You should be appreciated.
I know. Well,
Keep
it's
spraying.
not about that.
Okay.
It's. I don't think you appreciate it.
I
Oh my
appreciate
goodness.
moves. It's okay. I
Okay.
don't need you to do it.
So, all right. So, rolls I'm seeing here. Vlad, you got 2 successes to disguise, correct?
Yep.
Okay. So you're spray painting a whole van. I really don't think 1 can is going to cover it.
Yeah, so I only spray the side that's facing outwards, so the front, the other side, and the back are not spray painted.
Well, luckily you found kind of a small ruined part of a house to kind of back it up to. So you only got really the front one. I guess any type of Ro, your van looks weird now, by the way.
It's okay. It wasn't exactly a perfect paint job beforehand. It's just he specifically painted it to look shitty.
You're going to get a +1 to any type of defense check against perception for it.
Okay.
Because it's pretty shitty, but it might help if something's coming up to that. What's up?
How much cover does the sleeping tiger suit provide? It's got that ruthenium polymer coating. I just want to know the penalty on the perception checks.
Ooh.
Is the rating of the coating as a penalty to their perception check.
Bam,
Yeah,
thank you.
it's rating 3.
Okay, so it would be a -3 to any type of checks. Plus, again, it's very dark outside, so unless they got thermographics, which run off of heat.
That's what I've got thermal dampening for.
There you go. Okay. So all right. So Playboy, you kind of walk up, or yeah, you would walk up. I don't think your character would really crawl on this dirty ground. You kind of
not without a reason.
Yeah. So you kind of there's a tree or two at the top of this crest that you guys have parked behind. Best you can estimate as you pop up over it. You can estimate probably about 600-700 feet away, something close to it. Like it's within sight, but you can't see much past that. You can kind of just see that there are a group of buildings and a large field next to it.
Can I use my go ahead.
Can I make my observe in detail? Or no, it's Playboy's turn. So you do it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I use the scope on my rifle? It's got the vision enhancement to kind of get a better look.
Sure, absolutely. Vision enhancement will give you. Where's the range here? So right now it's currently at extreme. It'll bump you up to long for a -3. But you have 2 -3 because it's fucking dark. And range. But
I've got vision magnification on
okay.
my rifle scope and vision enhancement 2, and it also has low light just like me.
Alright, so you'll be making a -3 to the check.
Okay. It becomes -1 because the vision
Oh
enhancement
no,
of the
that
rifle.
is the negative. That is after everything's been taken out. It's
Okay.
-3.
Gotcha. Alright. Then this is... Yeah, I don't see shit. I can't perceive.
Yeah, you kind of pull it up, and it's just too dark. Like the vision enhancement and the low light is kind of getting hard because you have your glasses on one and the vision scope on the other, and as you're looking through it, it's clashing. It's not working for you.
Okay.
You want me to take a crack at it, or Vlad?
Let
or
hit
you?
this. Let hit this.
I-
I've got.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's totally clear
Oh,
though,
you
guys.
glad?
Everything's fine.
Whatever you say there, Elf.
Vlad's doing the same thing, looking down his vision magnification scope, and with his vision enhancement 3.
Okay. Still going to be
Observing in
-3.
detail.
Yep. Okay. Did you take into account the -3 for that?
Yes, I did.
Excellent.
I would have gotten a 15d6.
Okay. So you're looking through the scope. Obviously, you're much more trained at this than Playboy is at the moment. As you're looking down the scope, you do see a... Let's see what I can reveal here. You see the front side of a building here. There is a road, a small, like, almost path leading up to the buildings. What looks like tarmac, with all of the buildings on it. You kind of see... Stop highlighting everything, you stupid program. See kind of an extra side of a building here. All of this is clear. This is where the field is. And you kind of see the front of a rusted out bus. Sorry,
I
I'm...
see nothing but black on my screen. Oh, there it is. It makes more sense. Wrong side of the screen.
As it comes down, straight down here. Okay. There we go. Okay. So you kind of see the... Select... No. Okay. You see the front of it like a rusted out bus here. It's dark, so you can't really tell much about it. There's a building here. You can't tell much past it, but there is a wall. It looks really ramshackle and about to fall over. There's a single window in the middle. You can't see into it, though. It looks like there's another building back over here, the start of one. No windows on the side. It looks kind of corrugated. You see the edge of almost like a truck, like a flatbed truck, but you can't really tell because most of the back is blocked by blocked by the bus. You see a bunch of kind of crates back here.
I relay all this over my image link to the team and narrate it in my accent. And are there any cameras?
That you can see? No.
Comrade drone pilot man, you may want to send fly spy in. If you get caught, don't be shit.
Yep, I will run an AR on this, but I will jump into one of my fly spies through AR and send him in.
Okie dokie. Where would you like him to go?
I'll come in a little bit high and start going towards these buildings here and looking for a window.
Alright, like I said, they're about 700 feet away. What's the speed on your fly spies?
Oh, I completely forgot about it. Let me look at my fly spy. It is probably not very fast because it's a
speed
fly spy.
3 on a fly
3.
spot.
Excellent. Okay. So speed 3. And let's see. Noise rating out here is going to probably be about a 3. You're controlling it in AR as well, which I believe is another penalty, if I'm correct.
Depends.
If it's running up its autosoft, no.
Okay. Well, he said he jacked into it directly, so are you running your autosofts?
I probably just, since I'm jacked in directly, I'm going to be using everything on noise prevention for my RCC.
Okay, what programs are you running on your RCC? Obviously, Signal Scrub. Do you have
I
it?
do not have that, no.
Okay.
Oh Lord.
Okay. So while you're flying out, I want you to make me a Matrix Perception roll, please.
Okay.
Don't be shit.
Glad says over brain text.
Okay. I forget what that is. Sorry, I haven't done too much
It's okay.
stuff
It
with
is computer plus logic, I believe.
that. Computer logic. Alright, that's not too bad.
Okay. As you're kind of scanning out there, you think you see a glimpse of something, like one or two icons floating around, but since you're in AR, you can't really be that sure.
Okay. Well, I can jump into Cold Sim and then take a look deeper.
Okay.
Alright,
Did you take into account the noise rating for that check?
what was the noise rating? 3?
Noise rating is 3. Yep.
So if you've got your RCC, it's a
Yeah.
device rating 4, you can have a noise reduction of 3, or up to 4.
I think. Hold on, I'm not sure if that I read that properly.
If you roll your RCC's rating, I believe you get to divide that up however much you want to either run
It
shared
is not
programs.
based on the. Let's see.
Got burger control consoles too.
Yeah, device rating. Alright. Yeah, so I would, yeah, I have a 4, and since I'm jumped in directly, I don't need any programs running at this time.
Okay.
So that would be a reduction of 4, but I can just keep it at 3 since that's all we have.
Okay. So reduction of 3. You make the check. 3 successes. Yeah. You think you see a couple icons floating around.
Okay. Can I tell what they are?
Not. You made 3 successes on a Matrix Perception check, so you get to ask 3 questions.
All right.
And that will be on. Let's see, what specific ones can you ask here? Actually, is this on the back? In this? It is not.
Wedged
Shit.
in the matrix table somewhere.
Yeah.
As is, you know, the editing woes.
Technomancer life. No, that's not it. That's not it. There we go. Okay. So it's on page 235. The questions that you can ask for a Matrix Perception check. Each hit that you get lets you ask one of those questions.
All right.
Somebody's breathing really heavy into their mic.
All right.
Playboy, stop perving on on Vlad.
No, that's just not going to happen.
I will.
He's a sexy drug.
What type of icon?
Okay. The types of icons that you see are currently 3 drones.
Okay. All right. So they're all drones, and I probably can't tell what kind of drones they're in through a matrix perception check. Let's see.
Oh. I guess it would be 3 devices.
Yeah.
Whoops, tipped my hand.
It's
It's
all
alright.
right. What else would be useful? Can I tell what grid they're using?
They are using the public grid.
Okay.
their device rating might be good.
Yeah. What is the device rating?
Let's check. It doesn't have one. I may be doing this wrong.
Device rating would be 2, I think, for drones.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
We'll go with that.
So I will communicate that there might be drones out there.
Comrade, you are not the deaf man, are you?
Not the best, no. That's not my specialty.
Okay, we're paying you to be good rigger here, so do your riggy stuff.
Alright. I will attempt to get
Run
in. I will attempt to get in closer and try to be as sneaky of a fly as I can.
Okay. That if you're going to be sneaking, what are your auto softs on your fly currently?
The auto softs on my fly are. Well, I have. All of them are actually on my rigger RCC, but I can.
I didn't think you could put auto softs on a rigger RCC. I thought you had to put them on the actual device.
They can run off an RCC.
Okay.
And they can affect all of them.
Come on, Sarge, we're supposed to be playing a rigger.
I know. I'm sorry. Still so much I
Alright,
don't know.
I'm probably going to, since I'm running it manually, I'm probably going to put on the stealth one directly on it.
Okay.
And that be the only program I'm running on it. I can handle maneuvering, and evasion shouldn't be a problem unless I'm detected. So.
Okay. All right. So you're putting the stealth on there.
Yeah.
What model did you have it with? The Fly Spy.
Yes.
Okay. And acts as the infiltration skill. Okay. So you will be attempting to infiltrate. So, sorry guys, there's a lot of fucking bookwork here apparently.
Don't worry about it. My other character's a decker.
Yeah, make an infiltrate check. That's going to be versus their, I believe, their perception.
Alright, so that's going to be... What is that? That going to be a roll in this case? Reaction plus the program?
That's correct.
Okay, so that's not too bad. And do I add my command rig with that?
No. It's because it's the rating of the... sorry. Rating of the Autosoft.
Yep.
That takes it.
Alright, there we go. Not too great.
2 successes. Okay. This one's going to be...
I may... Do I have to edge that now if I want to?
yes. Before I have
Alright,
before I roll.
I will do that, and I will re-roll all of my failures.
Okay.
So that's 5.
Oh, here we go. Drone infiltration. Duh. Test is stealth plus intuition handling versus perception, intuition mental. Okay. God damn. I hate drones. Considering I'm playing one, that's a big statement. So, pilot 3.
Drones are anti-magic friends.
Okay. All right. So you're good. You make it in.
All right.
What building are you going into?
The closest one first.
This one?
Let me see.
You pinging
Where
it?
is I need it. Yeah, that one.
Okay. Reveal areas. Do. Okay, so you
I
go
assume
in.
This is broadcasting on Image Link, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
This thing.
So you kind of you see the window. You're kind of crawling around it. Let's see. Be more like that. There we go. Okay, so you're looking through the window with your fly spy. There's no open orifices that you can tell yet. But as you're peeking through, it looks kind of like there were some hastily laid blankets and cots, and it looks like there's a few elves camping out.
Let's see. That's a few of them. All right. So this
It's-
is where they're hanging out.
Yeah,
Do I
so-
see anything that could look like transportation, or is that not here?
It's not in this building, no.
Okay. I will attempt to get around and move on to the next building.
Okay, over this one here.
Let's see. Yes.
Okay. You fly around it. Let me clear stuff up here real quick. And it doesn't look like there's any windows. It's just a big corrugated shed. Make me another stealth check, please.
All right.
Does he get modifiers for his teeny tiny size?
I believe he does because he's a fly spy.
Yeah, I don't know if it gives me. The book tells me what. I looked. It didn't say a specific bonus. It just says
It would
it's.
just be the change to the threshold to perceive it.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, but here's my check. Are you serious?
Okay, so it's not.
But you're so teeny.
All right,
Yeah.
so that's 1. That's 2.
Yep, there should be. I don't know what the. It's probably some sort of modifier somewhere. It just doesn't specifically say on the drone.
Where is it? There we go. Wow.
When the GM just goes, wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad I didn't edge that.
So, yeah. So you keep flying, you keep buzzing around. So this particular building does not have any windows. It looks like one of those corrugated aircraft hangars, but it's really small. You think it wouldn't fit like a big cargo plane. It might fit like one of those small Cessna models or something. You see the rest of the burnt out bus. It's pretty long, but it's legit burnt out. It's pretty much only metal on the inside of it now. You do see some sort of a car parked around the side there. It's a little dark, so you can't identify it off the bat. But it does not look like it's out of order.
Okay, I will get a little bit closer to that and get a better look at it.
Okay. Do you have knowledge cars or anything like that?
I have engineering.
I guess we can use that. Take a -2 to that check.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Because
6. There we go.
okay, you were looking at a. What the fuck is that?
Exactly.
Who got a Chrysler Nissan Jackrabbit?
I'd be sure.
Cheap, ubiquitous electric subcompact made in North America for decades.
Well, that's nothing fancy. It probably doesn't look like there's anything in it either. But
At least as far again, it's pretty dark. So
yeah. All right. Is there any other buildings nearby, or is
there's
this it?
this one. Hold on, ping it. Looks like there's one here from what you can see, and there's another one here.
All right. Let's jump on over to this one.
Okay, so you fly around. It honestly looks like a bunch of storage containers kind of like welded together. But this door is slightly cracked.
Okay. I will peek on in.
Okay, we'll go ahead and just reveal all of this. It looks like there's just crates upon crates. Small boxes. It looks like they would use this entrance to get in and out of there, but it looks like just general supplies. And then there's kind of like a pickup truck that's parked here.
Okay. All right. And then let's move on to the last building.
Last building is You see the front of it and kind of a porch area. The light is on the front of it. It is shut, but you see 2 large windows here and here.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and reveal the inside because I'm assuming you're going to look at it.
Yes.
It looks like there's 1 bed in there. There's a few crates on the left-hand side, but it looks like this might be some bigger person's office almost.
Okay. Sucks to be the guys in the cots. All right, so my assumption is that whatever we're looking for is in this shut-up place over here. But given the fact I've seen nothing else that would suggest anything else. But
I thought
will...
I thought that Johnson told us we were here to intercept it when it got brought to them.
That's true. It's not here yet then.
So they probably have something terrifying shut up in there.
Make me a visual perception check. Do you have any type of perception autosofts on your RCC?
I can switch one up, but yes, I have clear soft.
Okay, that will take switching stuff out like that does take a combat round.
Okay, so I will reduce the noise reduction effect by 1, and then put in the clear sight.
Okay.
Which affects all drones just fine.
Okay. We are going to roll stealth for me again while you do this, because all of a sudden it's going to stop hovering. Holy shit! Well,
that was a really good time to get that high. I'm pretty sure I don't actually have 7 successes since I have data processing 4, but still.
Yeah, it would be capped at 4, but you're fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Especially, you said you were cold simmed in, right? You weren't AR'd?
Yeah.
Okay. That's all right. You're good. Continue on.
I will bust out the clear sight and
Okay.
take a look.
Clear sight is going to be at a minus
So clear.
6. It's going to be at a minus 6. Yep.
So basically, the clear sight canceled out the effect. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's just going to be data processing at that point.
Pretty much.
For justice. No.
All right.
Usage.
Shit.
The kid.
Okay.
Do you
Worst
think
thing's a
perhaps
glitch on,
maybe
I
the
guess.
drone you mentioned before could happen to be in there?
I'm not sure, but so far, there's probably like a good 4 to 5 people here, unless there's people hiding other places. There's at least 4 to 5.
I could take Kib.
That's not too bad.
It's not, but we haven't really confirmed how well they're armed, and they do have that sealed up place, and that makes me a little uncomfortable to not know what's in there.
Did you happen
yes.
to get eyes out and see what kind of drones they were running?
Can I take a look around and see what kind of drones they're running?
Yes, but you're going to be taking another -6 to the check.
Okay, can I look through myself? Does that make a difference?
What do you mean?
Since I'm jumped in, would I use my own stats for that?
Drone perception. If you jumped into the drone, make a perception plus intuition limited by its sensor check.
Oh, that would be not much better. All right. Well, I will try doing this again. Oh, not bad.
So they would be using... You don't see anything.
Yeah, I know there's drones running around. I just can't put a placement on them.
Okay. Because I really don't want to try to go storming it and running into a pack of lynx.
Well, none of us do.
Yeah.
This was just to get good eye on what maybe we are stealing from. If is only 5 guy, I'm pretty sure I could take them single-handed. And he kind of like flexes his guns.
When you flex your guns, you see Playboy obviously take a picture with his contacts.
Damn, you creepy.
Thank you. He's
Yeah, no,
supposed to be.
creepy.
any way to reduce this? This is because it's night, right? That I'm
Mostly,
looking at
yeah,
these
mostly
lights.
because it's night.
There's really no way to make my drone be able to have night vision, it seems.
Not right now. You would have to get it upgraded.
Yeah. And I don't know how to do that since that's not in the book yet.
That's correct.
Alright. Let's see.
Well, it's in the book. You just give it a single sensor, low light vision,
Oh.
or a sensor array.
Oh, okay. Sensor array, that's right.
Yep.
Oh well, I'll worry about that later. Anyway. Any other suggestions of places I could look, really, at this point?
Well, shit, now that you mention it, I wish I had remembered earlier. My drone's got an ultrasound sensor on it.
That would have been good to know.
Okay.
Not bad.
What does ultrasound do?
It negates all light penalties. Basically, it's really short range, but it can see anything.
Okay. The attempts to spot the drones will stand, but you have gotten a pretty good. How short a range are we talking here? I'm going to assume like sensor times 2 in meters or something along those lines.
That sounds fair, yeah.
Okay, so that's about.
It is just a regular fly spy with an ultrasound sensor, so it would be it's got a sensor rating of 3.
Okay, so it would be 6 meters.
Yep.
All right, that's probably around 10 feet. If I'm thinking of that correctly.
6 meters, 1 meter is equal to about 3 feet. Last I checked my conversions, so that would be
Okay.
More like 18 feet.
Okay. All right. So we'll get into those. You have seen with the ultrasound blankets, but because it's ultrasound and it is simply penetrating with sound, it is not actually showing you visuals. You still continuously see cots with blankets on top of them, but you see something I believe along the lines of 10. There are 10 cots that you can count. It looks like the entrance to this particular building may be in this little outstretch here.
Yeah, the only thing ultrasound can't see through is windows.
Okay,
Yep. Sorry.
that's all right. Stop that. Okay. So you kind of get a little bit in here. You're not seeing anything. This particular building goes further in. You're not seeing anything in the ultrasound that you were able to look into as you were flying around.
Most of these penalties are from distance or darkness.
That is correct.
No, I'm
Darkness.
asking which. Okay. Anybody who has low light, like if there's stars out, we should be able to see normally.
It's in the boonies and it is an overcast night.
Okay. So why
Trust
don't
me.
we just go back to the van, hole up, and wait for it to get brighter out?
Might be a clever idea.
That does sound like a good idea. If we cannot see anything else, we should start biding time and coming up with a plan.
Okay.
Yep, let's pull back.
Also,
Pull back.
with that ultrasound, you're pretty sure you see a mound of something in here, in the front of the bus.
It's got a laser microphone mounted as well, if that helps with anything.
Okay.
Doubt it.
You can make an audio perception check, but again, it's going to be limited by your sensor.
Sensor rating of 3.
Sensor rating, yep.
If you want to just borrow it, Playboy has a laser mic, so you don't have to worry about your sensor ring. You just use his.
We're also 700 feet away.
Lasers don't care.
Yeah, but let's see your aim with a laser at that distance.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to
Give
get.
to me. And
I'll
he kind of
hand
snatches
it
it
right
off you.
over. Yeah, it's rating
So
6.
Rating 6 vocal. You're going to be making an agility check for me.
This is a pistols check because I'm assuming it's kind of a pistol shape, and I'm pointing it at the area.
Okay.
Wow.
So
Does that make sense?
yeah, no, it makes perfect sense. I wouldn't exactly call it a pistol check, but I think we can explain that one away easy enough. So you make 5. You're right on target. You're not really hearing anything. Do you want to make me?
I do not know what you wanted to say.
You have the laser on there. If you want to make me an audio perception check.
Yep. Playboy, I do not know what you expect to hear. These are sleeping kid. I mean, it's not like they're very talkative.
You'd be surprised how often elves talk in their sleep.
Okay. And yeah, you're pretty sure you hear some steady breathing.
Playboy, can you please move it away from my ear? I'm trying to listen to the microphone.
So am I. Listen, you just take one of these earbuds, I'll take the other, and we'll just listen together.
I do not trust whatever has been in your body. Whatever orifice it came out of, you can put it back into. And he kind of hands the laser pointer back and kind of walks
I'll
off.
put it away.
Okay. So you guys gonna.
Go back to the van.
Yep.
On the way back to the van, I'm gonna take a shot of long haul.
Okay. Alrighty. Is anybody doing guard shifts, anything like that? Did anybody bring sleeping bags or blankets?
Survival.
I have blankets.
Excellent.
That's why I have a survival kit.
Woohoo! That's why everybody buys one. Okay. So who's camping where?
Vlad is going to camp in the van with his Svetlana pointing directly above him. The SmartLink camera is on and watching for anyone who tries to fuck with him in his sleep. If a target moves into it, he will awaken from a jolt into his neck from the automatic thingamajig.
Okay.
I'll look around for a nice concealed spot to catch a few Z's. I think we should do shifts or something, but you know.
I'm gonna be up all night.
If I fail my insomnia check, that you won't have a problem there.
Yeah, does anybody have the insomnia rating?
I do as well.
I have basic insomnia.
Okay, roll it.
Alright, and that was will plus something.
I got 2 hits. For me, you're rolling 4 dice against that.
Body plus will.
Alright, so I get to sleep.
Alright, my intuition plus willpower is what I am rolling, so that's 6.
Ooh, you have it at the higher level, don't you?
No, I have it at the basic.
Ah.
What's the insomnia rating?
My insomnia rating, I got the 10.1, which is
half speed
4.
recovery.
Okay.
So I got that. So I failed that. I need a 4, right? Let's see, the character rolls an intuition plus willpower 4 test.
Oh, I'm sorry, I read it. Hero Labs got it as GM rolls 4 dice against. That's a typo.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll just keep with that because it seems fair. You're trying to defend against sleep. Yeah, you're not getting much sleep tonight.
Yeah. Basically, I need a lot more sleep to recover edge too.
Yes. So
And
you,
heal. I don't need a heal, so it's not that big of a deal.
Ro, you
Vlad
and
is
Playboy,
sleeping soundly.
are going to be getting very acquainted tonight.
Looking around for a rather concealed place to sleep because I'd rather, if we got jumped, someone shot the van before they shot me.
Okay.
Thanks, comrade.
Hey, you're the one who picked the van there, buddy.
All right. So everybody has survival kits, right?
Yep.
Okay. And the space blankets, right? Those are included, I believe.
Yes, they are.
You guys realize that space blankets are a bright silver, right?
I
That's why I
just
got a
have,
regular blanket to throw over it.
Okay.
I just have regular blankets. I do not have a survival kit.
Good. Okay. So who all has the survival kit?
I do.
Playboy has a survival.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. So Vlad, you're sleeping in the van.
Yep.
Are you electing to use a blanket or a space blanket?
Space blanket in the van with the doors closed and smart link on and automatically jolt me awake when there's a movement.
Okay, you're going to be getting a +3 against cold resistance checks.
Oh.
Uh,
I'm rushed. should get at least a +5.
Well, if you're sleeping in your greatcoat, you're gonna. I mean, you already have your standard cold resistance. You're getting an extra 3 on top of that. All right, Ro, where are you sleeping?
I'm probably going to try and sleep in my my driver's seat, laid back a bit with the blanket.
And this is a normal blanket, right?
Yeah.
You're going to be getting a +1 against cold resistance. Playboy, are you going to be snuggling down?
I was planning to be in the passenger seat up front, just kind of keeping a lookout as best I can through the windows.
Okay. We're going to be doing extended checks for that, okay?
Okay.
All right. So, do you have any type of blanket, though?
Yeah, I have a survival kit with that blanket if I want it.
Okay. And then last call, what are you doing?
I have the survival blanket with just a regular lightweight blanket thrown over it,
Okay.
and I just want to check something quickly.
Sure.
All right, my sleeping tiger does not have any sort of cold resistance built in. Oh wait, but the long coat stacked with it does.
It
One
does.
extra.
Okay. So, here's what we're going to be doing. It's probably about 10:30 at night at this point when you guys decide to call it. Are you preparing any type of defenses, anything like that? Not like traps or anything, but...
I'd
He was
like
set
to
up a
rig
couple
up some
tripwires?
basic alarm traps. You know, tin cans on a string.
Yeah.
I can set it up so my Dobermans will be ready to fire.
That's a good idea. And
So
I
if
was
they- So if they, do you want those outside the truck or inside the truck?
outside,
Outside.
probably.
Okay, I won't send out my roto drones since that would be stupid. But the Dobermans will be out on either side of the truck. They will have their stick and shock inside, unless you guys would prefer me to use regular or armor-piercing ammo.
Stick and shock is good in case friendly fire.
Yep. So, and they will be running, programs I will be running in that case are clear sight, FN hard targeting, and Doberman maneuvering. Other than that, all noise reduction.
I don't know if it matters, but I do have a sleep regulator.
Okay.
And I was hoping to find a nice concealed spot to bed down, and I wanted to rig up some basic alarm traps.
Okay. Rome, do you have...
What would be that?
Pitch me a skill for that.
Oh, that's... What was that? Survival?
Yeah.
Okay.
that
Do you
was
do you think you have actually? You're going to be making the survival skill to -3 because you're going to be scavenging for things to make this out of.
That does not help much here. All right. Hey.
So you managed to get 1 trap made. It's pretty rudimentary, but you kind of look around and notice that it's a large flat area. So you're kind of bedding down close to a tree. You figure the best case scenario would be to kind of put it in a place where you think people are going to be coming from, which is next to the building with the van.
Comrade, I found some wet leaf. We can live next to car, so if assailants attack us, then the crunch wake us up. Oh shit, it's wet. Never mind.
Good hustle there, Vlad. Good hustle.
Good idea. Okay. Where is what I'm looking for? Okay, so you're all going to bed down? That's what you're doing? Are you sure you want to leave your Dobermans?
People staying away.
What's up?
Yep. What?
Yeah.
What about my Dobermans?
Are you sure you want to leave your Dobermans to fire if they are tripped?
No. They'll might send a signal back, and I can plug myself into my RCC, but
Yeah, as a note, I only need to sleep for about 3 hours.
Okay.
All right, sleep regulator.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I can just stay up with my Dobermans until you give me the clear.
All right. What's everybody's cold resistance? We'll start with Vlad.
What is code resistance runoff?
It should be on the sheet.
It's fine for
Is
harm.
base plus body plus any other modifiers? Which
So
your
body
base is
plus-
according to your armor rating. According to Hero Lab, it's your armor rating basically. It's your soak value.
Yeah, it's your soak value plus any other like bonuses you would get. In this case, like the great coat.
Alright, so +3 to that, so that's 25.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where my armor is on my sheet. I know I have it.
Hey, Sarge, what's the modifier I'm getting from the thermal blanket, regular blanket, and the 1 cold resistance from my jacket?
You're going to be taking the highest of whatever you put on yourself. So you have the space blanket with a thin one on top of it, so you're going to be getting a +3.
Alright, so that is...
Oh.
Comrade, I am fine. I live in Siberia
I'm good.
for time.
Oh,
I have
shit.
an armor rating of 12 right now with my 15 with body, so I assume I'm not wearing a helmet at this point. 6, 1, 5.
I think I resist whatever the cold throws at me.
Mm-hmm.
I would hope so.
Okay, next. Alrighty. So, if anybody had been checking the weather, you realize it was going to be pretty cold tonight. So,
It's actually kind
woo,
of
jeez.
Oh wait, I had one more die because of my blanket.
Oh.
No,
Nope.
one die didn't help.
All right, so you're going to be taking a couple points in shock. So 2 points in shock to your damage track for cold damage. You wake up and those blankets just didn't help, dude. You left that one arm out too long over the course of the night. So we're going to fast forward 6 hours.
If I may, Vlad, when he wakes up, pats you on the head and says, "Comrade, sweat is the killer here. When you get hot, you start sweating, and sweat is dehydrating, and that does not help you. Maybe next time.
Okay.
Oh, it's okay, I have water.
Ro.
Yep.
You, Playboy, and Vlad are all in the truck, and last call's out in the cold, right? Okay. Let me check the statistics on the van real quick. What was your disguise roll? You got a +1 off of it, right?
Yeah, I got a 2, I believe.
Okay. Oh, of course I'm looking in the wrong fucking place. Dobermans, let's see here. Roll me sensor on your Dobermans. Plus, do you have any type of sensor autosoft, clear sight, anything like that? Or were you running it?
Yeah.
Okay. So run me clear sight plus sensor on both of those.
Alright, so that's roll, it's 9. Not too bad.
At around, I would say 2-3 o'clock in the morning, you get a small jolt in your neck, letting you know that the Dobermans have detected something.
Okay.
The dogs, listen to them bark. Sorry. What are you gonna do?
I will tap my quietly say, I think we have company.
Playboy,
And
would you like to make a check as well?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
I'd be awake this time as we bedded down about 11 and I only need 3 hours.
Okay.
Vlad's eyes flick open the second he gets the DNI message, and he does not make a sound. He slowly pulls out his stay a TMP silenced and flicks on the laser sight.
Alright, I will take a look at, let me see, what's my perception again? Alright, okay, I will take a perception roll myself.
I will also be making perception, assuming I'm awake and all that jazz.
Yeah.
Got my Ares Predator 5 silenced. Any modifiers / penalties?
Low light, but I think you got your stuff on for that, so no, you're good.
3 hits.
Okay. So at least
That is my audio perception.
okay. So between last call and Vlad, you guys last call you kind of hear him going by you. Crunch, 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 crunch.
See, I told you it would work.
He and I, they're right by me. Watch your fire.
Would you? So you kind of look around the tree and you notice 2 gangers, both of which are kind of loping along. They don't really care. Can you make me a judge intentions check? Last call.
I sure hope I can.
Vlad, no, you're not going to because yours was audio because you're in the back of the van.
I got 4 hits.
Okay, so you can kind of tell they're tired. They're also not very alert because, at least from what you can tell, they've probably been doing this for a few weeks. Just the way that they're loping along, they're not expecting any type of resistance. Almost like they've walked this path 50 times before, and nothing was there before. Nothing's gonna be here now. But wait, what's that? Let me. What is their perception?
Yes, Vlad.
Is what I would do if I was in gang. I do not want my fellow gangers to know that I am having sexies with another one. Sneak up into wood and put the penis inside the vagina.
Put his penis inside the vagina. All right. Perception plus. Oh shit. Hold on.
Somewhere.
Crap. 2 seconds, guys. I'm sorry.
No rush.
Vlad is going to get ready, steel himself to move out and sneak takedown. He he quietly ejects his APDS ammo and puts a stick and shock in, gets it all ready.
Alright.
Somebody make me stealth on the truck.
I shall do it. Unless someone else wants to do it instead.
Not quite sure how to roll stealth.
It was the same way that we rolled for the drones.
Okay.
Well, then you shall do it, because I was just going to do stealth.
We'll just do general. We'll do body plus stealth instead of pilot plus stealth.
Okay. What is the body
And then-
on my truck? I have so much bodies to keep track of. Alright, the
That's
body
kinda weird.
is 4.
What's up?
I'm gonna be that guy, but if we do body based on this, the bigger and more armored a vehicle is,
Yeah.
the stealthier it is.
Okay, what stat?
You're
should we
well. Roll the body for me.
Okay, the body.
Just straight body.
Alright.
We'll do something weird here. Really? I thought I had more body than
Not
that.
your body, the car body.
Car body.
Yeah, that is the car body. Let me double check.
No, it's 16.
Well,
You're looking
that's
up
the
armor.
Doberman. Sorry. Oops. They're
It's all right.
all under vehicle. Alright, hold on. Where is my...
16. It's
There it
16.
is, 16, yeah. Alright, there we go. I'm like, that seems off, because that's one more than me. Alright, there we go.
All right. They're going to be getting an extra 3 dice on their perception check from how big this body is. Technically, +2 because you guys got an extra negative because you spray painted the side black.
May I please make a stealth check? Do you want me to move out of the vehicle first and engage them stealthily, or would we prefer to let them go?
Let's find out.
All right. So they're kind of peering. And you guys are, like, last call, you're starting to get pretty nervous because they're really looking over there.
Stealth check to get in position to put one down.
All right. Go ahead
I'm
and.
just gonna DNI Vlad. I'll take one. You take the other.
Okay.
I don't want to do a stealth check, but what I do want to do is a con roll to distract them by speaking Sporethio real quick. And
Well, let's
all right,
let's
when
wait
we're
a second.
ready, that stealth check.
All right. So we're going to. So they're looking. Everybody's getting ready. Like everybody's starting to tense up. Everybody's awake now. Last call, you're kind of leaning on the tree with your pistol out, and you've got this one guy's head in your sight. Like you can count the number of hairs on his head. You're staring at him
Make
so
a
hard,
fucking move.
and they just kind of go. I gotta be seeing shit. God, it must be like fucking Nova Coke. All right, no, we'll keep going. I don't see anything. So they keep walking.
Do we want to open fire on them?
No.
if they're leaving, we should let them leave.
Yeah.
Vlad, I'll leave
Good
it up to
point.
you.
Vlad hates to see a cube go on stick and shocked,
But
but
we're
it's the consensus of the group. Yeah, but you could restrain them and then beat them for information and then kill them.
Who knows
Then
when
again,
they're
that-
supposed to swap out their patrol? Smarter to let them go back if they're not sure they've seen anything.
Yeah. It's
Vlad
Unless you got-
grudgingly puts down his weapon and goes back into the van.
Okay.
Alright. So that worked.
And this is round 5.
Yep. This is around. Oh, it was around 3. Yeah.
Oh, round 3. So yeah, I just woke up more or less.
Mm-hmm.
May as well stay warm. Take up a watch, I guess, somewhere hidden. Ish.
Vlad will go back to sleep.
Okay, so you guys wrap up the rest of the night without incident. Everybody wakes up. Playboy, I think there's some rules for long haul and its effects after a while.
I don't have to sleep or take any penalties for 4 days. After that time, then the bad stuff starts happening.
Okay, works for me. So you guys wake up. All right, what are you doing now? You still have one full day before Codename Eagle comes in.
I would
I'd
like to wake up at dawn, or just before dawn, if that's okay.
That's fine.
I'd like to go out a bit before sunrise and basically watch the movements best I could through my imaging scope.
Okay.
Ditto.
Your low light's not going to be much help because it's twilight. It's good. Twilight
It's
really.
that awkward time where nothing's good.
Yep, it's that awkward time where everything's lit but nothing's lit. It fucks with everything, so it's just going to be a straight perception.
Okay, I'd like to also study in detail thing that Vlad was talking about. That's what, +3?
Yep, +3. Are you and Vlad going to do it? Because you can do teamwork if you really want to.
Yes, I will do it. Do you want to do my teamwork? Because I've got like 15 dice here.
I'm chucking 12 right now, so yeah, why not? Pick up another 4.
You don't live for like a year in Siberia without knowing how to avoid detection.
Okay, so you guys kind of bed down for a minute. You look at each other. You haven't even had breakfast yet, but you're focused on getting this shit done. Playboy, you actually walk out of the van, and because you were kind of playing an AR game again, you didn't think somebody else was going to come back around. You walk out of the van and you stretch and get all the kinks out, and you notice both of them scopes out, peering over the hill.
Okay. Take out his grooming kit and just start brushing his teeth. And kind of casually walk up, not right next to them, but kind of behind them. Just go, see anything?
With the perception check, you notice. You're pretty sure you see a blonde head of hair here. If you want to take a closer look at that, you most certainly can. You think you see one person standing in front of the window here, but not much else.
Do you want to take the blonde head of hair? I'll check out the other one.
Okay.
All right, roll me 2 different perceptions. Since you're zooming in on a particular person, you're going to be taking a -1, unless you have vision magnification.
I do have vision magnification. Thank
So
the
do I.
Lord.
2 hits.
All right, so who was looking where? Somebody.
I was looking at Blondie.
I was looking over here.
Okay. So you look, and yeah, they're most definitely ancients. You can tell by the leather tatters, the fingerless gloves, and you are so tempted to pull the trigger right now. If you weren't a professional, you probably just would have murdered everything right about now. But you manage to keep your composure. You take a deep, stilling breath, and you analyze for information. It looks, you can see big-ass bags under this pretty elf's eyes, too. Like real short, cropped, pixie-cut hair. And just bags, like they are tired. You don't know how long they've been waiting, but they've been waiting a while, and just seems like almost constant patrols. Last call, you can't get much more detail than you have.
Can I roll a memory check to see if that is the same elf from before?
Sure.
Cool. I just got to figure out my memory. I think it's logic plus intuition, yeah?
It is logic plus willpower.
Logic plus willpower.
That's slightly better.
That's why I like Hero Lab. It just puts all that shit in the sheet.
Exactly. I just got it pulled up here with all my dice pools.
Poverty simulator. So yeah, that's my test.
Okay. Yes, actually, you do realize that's the one from earlier. Or one of the 2 from earlier.
Contact from before. Can I tag her with an AR display and just for everyone's image link?
Sure.
Playboy hands Vlad back the laser mic so he can take a listen and see what they're saying.
He tentatively grasps it and points it in their general direction.
Okay. So you hit the window, and you hear general groggy noises. Sounds like somebody's fucking snoring like a sawmill in there, which is most likely why this one particular elf couldn't sleep. Um, she's like she. I wish she would fucking shut up. God damn it. Where's breakfast? There's got to be some more goddamn alcohol around here somewhere. Just general mutterings of breakfast. There's no big stuff.
Alcohol at breakfast. She sounds like the kind of person Vlad enjoys, except for the ears.
Yeah, last call would put up with her, but gang her.
I will start bringing out quote unquote breakfast, i.e., lots of potato chips and other random snacks because I can't cook.
What passions it is.
When Playboy sees you eating potato chips, he will offer you one of the ration bars from his survival kit.
Indeed, Vlad is eating one of the ration bars from his survival kit and staring at you and saying, "You know, it's better than what Red Army serve."
Okay.
And again, that's saying not
You
much.
cast hats too.
So are you guys going to be sitting down and observing all day?
In shift,
Most
maybe?
of the day.
Most of the day. Okay. So we're going to do a fast check here. Everybody roll me visual perception.
All right.
And we're going to do no, just perception. My apologies. Regular perception, and we're going to do a -1 on that check
Okay, hold on.
for length
Yeah,
of time. You're going to have to keep it up.
Just ignore that. Just ignore my roll. It doesn't matter because I
I
didn't hear
got-
the -1 before I rolled.
I apparently cannot get more than 2 hits.
I'm still happy with 1.
That's a glitch.
So we have 1, 2, 2, and 1.
Oh shit, Vlad
That is a
glitched.
glitch.
Vlad did glitch. So Vlad,
You're
you're
starting to watch Playboy.
you're starting. You forget rule number 1 of sniping. Don't let it reflect.
Oh,
Comrade.
professional my ass.
But
Looks like a sniper to you. Sniper or killed.
okay, let's see here. We have
Apparently, no one can see for shit out of the boonies.
yeah. Okay, so
We're blinded by all the nature.
you're very lucky.
Without the smog in the air to reflect the light, we're just helpless.
The 2 guards are coming down off a Nova Coke binge, and the 2 other people that would have seen it are either blinded by the light or it's too goddamn early.
Yeah, Vlad is
Well-
going to then, after that happens, just fucking roll down the hill in, like, operator style, and then start packing up his stuff.
I'll stay observing for at least another minute, see if anyone's moving. Vlad, we might actually be okay for once.
Comrade, if you even think you have been spotted, you must now move to a different sniping location. Is second rule of sniping.
I thought you weren't a sniper.
Because he clearly forgot the first.
Just because I am not sniper does not mean I have bad scoot.
Fair enough. Last call, I'll slide back down the hill a little bit, roll the rest of the way, pack up his gear. It's like, alright, so where's position B then, Vlado?
Vlad points to another hill about 200 meters, not any closer, but not any further away, just kind of diagonal.
Are you sure we're not fine here? That seems like a pointless move over there. We could just stay here. It's not like
You
we
can
saw
stay
anything.
here and get shots for all I care, I'm moving. And he starts to tactically move sneakily.
I'll back Vlad up on this one.
I
Take
will-
off right after him.
I will trust them and then return to the truck.
Okay, what are you
Oh,
doing
yeah,
with the
check.
truck?
Third rule of sniping, you always need a spotter.
Yep.
Okay, are you guys taking the truck?
We're leaving it where it is. I'm just staying there as backup until I'm waiting for their call.
And begrudgingly, Playboy will follow Vlad and Roe. Vlad and
Is this in Seattle territory, or are they just outside?
This is still in Seattle territory.
Cool. So
All right,
when they
everybody
moved in,
make me stealth checks.
Just
If anybody's...
stealth.
Huh?
Alright.
Yep, personal
Okay.
stealth. Oh, you guys are moving.
5 hits.
Alright, this is gonna be
2.
1. I will spend an edge on that.
Oh,
2.
Okay. So Vlad, you and Last Call, you guys are kind of used to this. Both military trained, or at least you've been in the game long enough that you know how to properly crawl. Playboy, you are absolutely detesting the fact that you have to crawl at all. And at one point, you kind of
It's
get
more like a crouch.
yeah, and that's might be what got you spotted. Ro, the fact that you went back to the van real quick, clunk. You're pretty sure that was a little louder than you wanted it to be.
I knew I should have oiled that when I left.
Son of a bitch.
Spotted by what? Can I see what saw me?
You can make a visual perception check. I mean, you don't even know you're spotted at this point, but you got a feeling something's watching you now.
Probably still no.
No, you're kind of scanning around, and you don't see anything overtly apparent.
Then I'm fine. I would continue on towards where Vlad and
Alright,
Last Call.
well, I'll take a look because why not?
You just made
Not
a very
much
loud
better.
clunking noise that I'm sure Vlad and I are wincing over.
yeah. Vlad's just like, and they call me unprofessionals.
No, I call you forgetful.
So you're looking around, and you just see a bare dip, and all of a sudden you look up and you see one roto drone, kind of buzzing
Oh, shit, I
along.
thought you were about to say a bear. I'm like, what the
A
fuck?
bear, yeah, no, that's totally no. I'm just kidding. No.
You're always saying you never expected it, and then suddenly bear.
Yep. So there's so you see a roto drone kind of looking and floating toward where you kind of see a dip between the two hills, and it's kind of going toward that. And you look back and you realize the last person in line was Playboy.
Okay. Alright, I do have a directional jammer in the truck.
Back in the
So,
truck.
Well, yeah, I went to the van, so,
And that's when the clunk happened.
yeah.
Oh, okay, that's right.
So I will grab the directional jammer and screw honor of rigging duels. I am just going to point it at the roto drone.
Are you sure?
I can let them know that there's a drone behind them first and say I can
That would
jam
be a
it
good
if
idea.
need be.
Okay.
Oh, boy, how good do you think your speaky skill is?
Pretty good. It's the only thing I'm good for.
You're on your frigging own! And Vlad races, as tactically races around the corner and takes up a hidden position from both the camp and the drone behind him.
I will find a separate hidden position, just in case this devolves into a firefight.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll stealth for that?
Oh, absolutely roll stealth for that.
No.
5 hits again.
Excellent. Okay. Vlad, also roll me stealth, please.
Boom!
Okay.
We are the win.
And Playboy, roll me stealth, please.
Now you're standing there.
Now, I'm going to give you an option. Okay?
Okay.
Currently, you see Last Call and Vlad hiding behind like 2 pieces of wall, like rubble, pretty much. But you also see them like grabbing dirt and just smudging it on themselves. Like any place that has a highlight, they're just smothering that dirt on themselves. Now, if you choose to do this, I will give you an extra 3 dice to this roll.
Choose to do what?
To
rub dirt on
smother,
myself?
yeah, to throw yourself in the dirt and start smothering yourself.
I swear
Yeah.
to God, you prissy little prince, you had better not get us blown.
Make a composure test.
There you go, make a composure test. I was thinking of what I could make him do.
Honestly, Playboy wouldn't. If he doesn't know that there's imminent danger, like right now, it's not a good enough reason.
Ro, didn't you send out a DNI to
Yeah,
everybody?
I said that there is a roto drone coming after you.
Okay. Then let me roll composure real quick.
Mm-hmm.
If you fail, then you won't.
Okay.
That's a fair
You
game.
managed to keep your composure, but you can't help but make a as you do it.
All right,
So-
you said 3 extra dice?
3 extra dice on your stealth check. So you managed to kind of like crawl close or between Vlad and Last Call, and your nice suit is all muddy now. I'm sorry, your tiger suit, right?
With an overcoat.
With an overcoat, it is dirty. You have this crawling sensation to get up and just wash it right now, but you also know that if you do that, you're probably going to get shot. So you're
Bleed sexy, but not that sexy.
exactly. There are certain times when blood is okay in a situation. This is not it. I'm glad one person found that funny.
Vlad has been to a weird place in Russia. He does not want to go back there.
Doesn't want to talk about
I
it.
will just... In his drunken antics, he has found a vampire BDSM club
Wow.
The fuck?
Wow.
in Russia. So,
Fun.
yeah.
Okay.
It's fun.
What the literal fuck?
So, you at this point, Ro, I'm guessing you're buttoned down too. Like you're gonna try and crawl under the van or something.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna let you do that because it's not coming toward you, but it is going toward them, and you guys hear it.
Playboy will whisper to the 2 guys he's with, "This is exciting."
Vlad gives him the most evil... He takes his glasses off, stares him right in the face, and his expression just says, "Shut the fuck up or I will rip your lips off." And then puts it back on.
All 3 of you make me a composure check because you feel like this thing is getting very, very close.
Oh, this is not gonna be great.
Composure's willpower and...
Willpower
Yes.
and
Yes, I got
Willpower.
a boost to my charisma.
Yep.
That's great, because I just brought it to level normal now.
what? Level normal.
It's
I-
been paying off.
I am barely composed. I'm having a few flashbacks here.
Oh yeah, you are like you're bedded down. You got your hands on your head, and you just kind of rocking your head back and forth just a little bit. Like not again, not again, not again, not again.
Last time this happened, there was artillery.
And that's all you guys hear over DNI. That's just straight text after text of this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened. Not again, not again, not again.
Vlad says, "Fucking pussy."
So you all managed to keep your cool, and after about 2-3 minutes, and you can hear it turning around in place, and like lowering and getting a little higher, and finally, and that's it, quiet again.
Vlad spends the next 15 minutes staying perfectly still, just in case.
Get a hold of myself and just stay there. Control my breathing. Just okay. There's not that whistling of mortar fire. Everything's gonna be okay.
In his image, like Playboy resumes his AR game.
Oh my god. Okay.
Wait.
So it's probably there you go. That's a good thing.
Okay. If I get a single success on this, it's gonna be great. Okay. Vlad makes a pretend whistle of mortar fire right next to his ear. Just to fuck with us.
Oh, you! Oh my god! Make
Another composure test there.
you're gonna take a composure -2.
That's 4 dice.
Mm-hmm. Don't fuck it up.
Now, before I
Oh,
do this, can I please turn my wide reflexes on and all that kind of jazz?
yes, to tackle him in case he gets up and books it because you're a dick.
Yes.
He just like you can see him tense up and like he's ready to bolt, and then he realizes that it's not it. Looks around at you and make a reaction check for me real quick. Just straight reaction.
Me or him?
Me versus him.
No, just reaction. Vlad, make a reaction, please.
You try to roll it. 76 greater than 5.
You just barely managed to pull your head back far enough to avoid a boot in your face. He is not happy with you. But
I swear to God, after this is done,
what are you guys going to do now? It's probably, after all of that, considering how long it took you to get over there, it's probably about 10.
Okay, and no one has come towards my truck that I can tell.
That you can tell, yep. So you guys just going to, again, camp down, keep watching?
Tonight,
Would be a good idea.
tonight we might want to see if we can capture those guys.
wouldn't that, tip them off if they don't come back?
I have
If we-
plan, gentlemen.
Here's my
Would you
idea.
like
If we
to see?
capture them tonight, because we know that the delivery is supposed to be happening tomorrow, we can get whatever information they have out of them, and decide if we want to just try to ambush the truck like normal, or take the few remaining guys out and then ambush the truck when the delivery gets here.
I have plan. How good are you at pretending to be someone you are not, Mr. Playboy?
I'm all me all the time.
His name is Playboy.
I just imagine that with that sassy finger wave, too, even while they're trying to fucking hide. Just, I am all me all the time, girl.
Except not the snazzy finger wave. He's busy trying to brush his coat clean, or as clean as possible.
Okay.
Okay, so I have plan. In middle of night, when two people come searching, we shoot them in face with stick and shock, interrogate them, and then we take one of Comlink and send, hey, can you send two of your elf friend to come here and have a look at this thing? It's not combat. Is just cool. Have a look. I think I may have found some
I
extra
found some
something
booze and some
something.
Novico.
And give wink, but don't tell others. It's just between you and me and the other guy. So then we lure two more elf, and then we jump and then knock out, and then we lure two more elf, and then if any more elf, we tap
It
facility.
wouldn't be the first time I've seduced someone over text message.
Well, you have not succeeded with me.
I haven't really
Well,
tried,
To be
sweetheart.
fair,
Wait till we
Vlad,
get
you're a
back
pretty
home.
tough customer.
Well, they definitely have some sort of drone controller over there. I do have a jammer, but if I can only, but I would have to be able to somehow hit the central control.
Could you attach jammer to maybe fly spy, or we could send in a sneaker man into base and place jammer
Yeah.
next to person.
That could do it. Someone would have to sneak it in. It's a little too big. I think it's a little too big, at least out of
Well,
character.
yeah.
But-
The fly spies are also the size of literal flies.
Yeah, they wouldn't be able to
Yeah.
carry anything.
Yeah, I mean, I could attach to my rotodrone, but my rotodrone's built to mow people down, not.
I'm just imagining the Monty Python. Maybe two of them brought it.
Maybe they grabbed it on the husk and tried to carry it. Alright.
So, who's our sneaking man for this?
We
have
don't.
10 dice in sneaking, and that Ruenthium polymer coating.
Vlad's just 11 dice straight up in sneaking, so you're probably a bit better.
Well, the ruthenium polymer is against takes from their perception, not adds to your stealth.
Yeah, but it'll work
still.
out nicely.
Yeah. I've got about 10 dice in sneaking as well, plus ruthenium and thermal dampening, which, if they're looking through thermals,
I do not have thermal dampening.
That would probably be better for last call.
Well,
sounds like I'm up.
Okay.
I will
But
hand-
first, let us get plan set in stone. Okay. So later tonight, when the kib gets pissed and Novacocked and all that kind of dreck, because of course they will, the kib, we send in the last call to put jammer next to rigging control things, and then in middle of night when they send over the two people, we jump them, and then we get Playboy over here to seduce the two other people, or however he wants to do it, to come back, and then we jump them. And then we try it again, and if cover is blown, we go in guns blazing and then kill them all, or tie them up, and then after we tie up, we get Playboy to pretend to be the man who is leader of gang, and then get the smuggler part into that. If that goes to Drakit's fan, kill everything, and then drive back to Johnson. Does this sound like some modicum of plan, maybe?
That sounds.
We got a plan A and a plan B.
Yeah, well, I prefer the plan A to work. The less noise we make, the better.
Of course. And if knights show up, well, it's been fun.
It's a level Z.
You know what?
You're not getting any knights.
I was gonna say, and if
I
we
meant
wanted to,
anywhere
I have
else.
someone who could warn
because
us.
definitely not staying in a Z zone.
Yeah. All right. Well, I will. If once they come back around, I can give them my jammer,
This plan sounds very complicated.
which means it will surely fail.
Okay,
No,
so
no,
basically,
there's a
in
lot
layman's
of
terms,
moving parts. It's good. Lots of.
in layman's terms, what we're doing is while the keeps are distracted, we sneak
Oh, I
the
understand.
jammer in.
I understand. I got the plan. Don't get me wrong. The comment still stands. But
Maybe. There's a lot that goes wrong, but that's what Plan B comes from.
What
And
rolling
maybe
use
just
the
because
place and hide
Lad
says
is-
jam.
Lad maybe just be like giving this Plan B because he wants to shoot Keebs in the face.
Straight up, what would I be tossing to plant slash hide this jammer?
you would be rolling stealth to get there. And most likely any type of evasion. Infiltration to get past the guards, if there are any that you can see.
And that's just, well, I just meant for the jammer itself. I'm assuming most of these are going to be sneaking rolls because
Gotcha.
it's a stealth
Okay.
skill.
To specifically plant it, I'll let you. It'll just be a straight. Oh man, there's got to be something here.
I've assumed it's been the sneaking skill because I'm hiding something somewhere. Because if you're trying to hide it on you, it's palming. If you're trying to hide something, it's sneaking or disguise, and I don't have disguise, so I'm trying to make a good argument.
Okay. It would still be disguise, yes, because you're trying to keep it away from their eyes. But depending on what you find in there, you may get a bonus to make it easier. Like if you just drop it in a pipe, I don't think many people are going to look inside of a pipe.
Fair enough. All right. So I guess I'll get the jammer and Vlad and company. I guess it's I'm trusting you guys to shoot any patrolling Keebs in the face.
You realize it's still noon, right?
It is
I
still
thought-
noon. We wait until they start getting.
You said
smashed.
10, and I thought 10 at night. My mistake.
Yeah, 10 in the morning.
Yeah, we still got plenty of time here.
So, more observing then?
More observing, please. Yes.
Okay. Would you guys like to fast forward and just make a general perception check to see what else you can see for the time?
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and everybody make me perception +1
Oh, +1. Ignore
Plus
that,
1.
Then.
for the length of time you're sitting and watching.
Ooh,
2, 3,
Excellent.
4, 5, 6.
I think.
Ooh.
That was close.
That was very close. One more and it would have pushed you over.
let's see.
Well, to be fair, the
guess-
first roll without that extra one didn't glitch anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I guess I
In a
finally
sense.
beat that AR game. I got above 1 success.
Hey, there you go. You got bored with it.
Well, my mental limit is 6, so I think with 5 successes I get that.
Yep. So you definitely confirmed that there are 10 on location. You're fairly sure he has not come out, but you're pretty sure this building back here is in fact like the officer's bunk. Ro has sent his fly spy out. Everybody's been kind of keeping track of where the patrols are, but there is a confirmed 10. They keep popping in and out of this building. 2 of them do. Two specific ones, and you have not had an opportunity yet to get into that building. They're
One of those ones Blondie?
huh?
Is one of those ones Blondie?
No, not Blondie. Not the Blondie you remember anyway.
Cool.
Oh, it's 2 separate ones. One of them, make me a judge intentions for everybody that could see that. So it would be Ro, and anybody with a scope.